Hello there, my name's Mari B and welcome back to Online Confession. Let's go ahead and hop back on in. So cute. I'm ready to go beat a disappointing DPS player. They need to make this into a real game. Star Blitz. This is so adorable. I want to play as cute girls. I guess I already do. So I play as Mercy.
Yeah.
This is so cute. Oh my goodness, I'm obsessed. Loading lobby. Let's go play with Addy. So cute. Meet a new character in the upcoming 5th season. Oh, they kind of look like me. They've got their little ears. Dot, dot, dot. Current lobby. Oh, we're waiting. Matches can't start before all players are ready. Where's Adisorn? Oh! Yeah, come on. Hurry it up, bud. Get on over here. Or me get on over there. Hi, hi, hi. They're so cute.
Soars took a while to connect.
For a sec, I thought of playing with Nemo if you didn't join.
How could you? How could you betray me so easily? Teehee. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. I moved my PC and last stuff to the new place yesterday.
Wait, seriously? Does that mean you've now completely moved? And you are in your new apartment now?
Yep.
Recently, Adisorn decided to move to a bigger city, which was, coincidentally, the same city you lived in. You couldn't be more excited, as it meant you could now not only be friends online, but in real life too. In the past few days, he was making the last arrangements to terminate his previous contract and have a moving company transport his stuff. But now, he is right here, in your city, in person. Why didn't you tell me?
Surprise.
Wait. Addy, we need to meet. Before I go to my family for Christmas.
So sudden? Suddenly?
Totally not suspicious, right, Ladder? I agree.
IDK, Mari.
Addy, come on. This is such a good chance.
I'm just not that fun IRL. Like, at all.
Then prove it to me. I was going to say that it doesn't matter, but let's provoke him. Then prove it to me.
Do I take it as flirting?
Mayhaps.
Fine. Don't take it wrong, I want to see you. I really, really do. I'm just not sure you want to see me. Or see IRL me.
Bro, it's fine. I really do, and you know it better than anyone else.
Can't argue with that.
I guess drilling your brain with my constant rambling worked, huh?
It did.
That's what I thought. I'm gonna go to my family's place in 2 days. So, should we meet tomorrow? Scan said, you know what's funny? Me and one of my friends talk very similarly to these two. Yeah, it feels like very realistic dialogue. I really like it.
Damn. That's so soon.
Better now than never. And I know if I don't convince you now, it will be impossible later.
I have nothing to say in my defense.
Do you want to discuss details after we finish playing then? Because if we keep talking, the rank is going to be over. And I really want to make it to top 900 before the break is over. God, this is so relatable.
Dang, this is really happening, huh? Well...
Drum roll, everyone.
All right.
Yippee! It's decided then. No takesies backsies.
You know that I'm a man of my word.
What a funny thing to say, that high-pitched.
You know that I'm a man of my word.
Yeah, sure. I'll start matching then, Mr. Man of his word. I can't do it.
Okay, boss, I'm ready.
Let's go. I hope we get to actually play some of the game. Oh no, do we not? I think it's a new day. Ooh. Yep, new day. That was cool though, visually. The biting chill of the air forces you to zip up your jacket as you step out of the bus. It took only a few stops to get to the center, as the studio you live in is not that far. You were lucky enough to snatch an apartment that was in close proximity of your university. You look up at the all-consuming darkness in the sky, gentle snow nonchalantly falling from above. You and Addie agreed to meet. All right! We're meeting Addie at a local diner. Since he still had to finish some business earlier in the day, you chose evening as the time. Thanks to the approaching middle of winter, it's not even that late, but the sky is already pitch black, making the falling snow resemble falling stars. Oh, I love that. You look around the street, trying to plan your route to the diner while simultaneously avoiding the reckless traffic and huge snowdrifts piled up on the sidewalks. If only they took better care of plowing in Minnesota. Okay, so we're in Minneapolis. You sigh and shake your head in defeat before turning your attention to the people filling the streets. The center is always lively, but it feels even busier today as people flood the stores in search of socks, gift cards, and useless trinkets in preparation for Christmas. All of the things that will inevitably end up forgotten somewhere in a dark closet. I would say this creator has some feelings about Christmas. You finally manage to outline the way in your mind and, without standing around in the cold any further, hastily walk to the diner, radiating warm yellow light in the distance. Oh, so nice. I love their writing style. It's just so cozy and comfy. You look at people passing by, struggling to not seem nosy while trying to find the familiar figure, but we don't know what he looks like. You've never seen Addie's face. Oh, but he has shown you a picture of himself with the head blurred out before. Though he tried to hide most of his features, the one thing you could tell for sure is that your friend possessed short hair dyed red, which alone should make him stand out from the crowd. This fact is proving to be somewhat useless now, though, as your surrounding areas are practically drowning in quickly passing red colors out for Christmas. Newly bought Christmas gifts, crimson winter coats, and flashing taillights of cars are all turning your view into a blurred kaleidoscope of red. Oh, I love that visual. You rapidly blink to steady your focus before a smudge of something dark catches your attention. Like a drop of flesh. Girl, what? Blood? Okay. Like a drop of fresh blood, the darker color stands out from the mix of vivid red shapes. You step closer to look at it before your breath hitches. This person writes romance for sure. The first thing you involuntarily notice is the sheer amount of scars covering the man's face. A couple of fresh band-aids sloppily sticked in some places to evidently try and hide some of them, all to no avail. A thin line of smoke coming from a cigarette in his scarred mouth wavers in the cold evening wind, bringing your attention to the countless piercings on the man's ears. Geez, eyes! The only thing that could probably compete with his scars in the amount. He stands out like a sore thumb amidst the cheery Christmas scenery of the city center. One part of your brain can't comprehend the man's existence. Yes, this is supposed to be Addie, I believe. It tells you that his presence is wrong, like he is not supposed to be here. Ladder said, oh no, he's rugged and handsome, right? You can feel a lump rise in your throat as his dark eyes flicker to look at you. I'm gonna switch the voice. I wanted to have that juxtaposition of the cutesy character voice online versus him having an actual, like, deeper voice in person. But that would be pretty funny to have him have the, like,
Cutesy, high-pitched voice.
having been caught, a sense of shame burns through your chest, but you can't look away. His eyes glint in the light coming from the diner as he slowly looks you over. His eyes stop at your own, and just for a split second, you lock gazes. You can't quite articulate the feeling the stranger's gaze creates in you. In a way, it makes you uncomfortable, feel almost small and insignificant, and all you want is to get away from this encounter as fast as possible. Ooh. Zebeth said, let's see Mari's more masculine voice. No pressure. Oh, we'll see. It's gonna be my tenor voice. If I want to go into my lower register, I have to prep my voice every time. And it's embarrassing as fuck. But I have to do that whenever I voice like deep-voiced male characters in audiobooks. On the other hand, though, it's almost hypnotic and somewhat makes you just want to stand here and consume each other purely with eyes and nothing else. This girl has written, I don't know who the creator is, but they have written fanfic for sure. You slightly squeeze your hands, trying to get back to reality. Wait, red hair. Adisorn? Right? I'm like, oh, just with the eyes? Oh, look at his cutesy little version of himself. Ah! He's gonna have me squealing over here. Oh my gosh. Oh, you finally recognized me? Took you a minute. You should have said something. Well, of course, I've never seen your face before. Phew, I was getting worried I was staring at a stranger. Well, of course, I've never seen your face before. In fact, I'd say I was at a marginal disadvantage here. You cross your arms and pretentiously pout as best as your limited acting skills allow you to. Should have shown me pictures of you when I asked. Stumped, Adisorn emptily blinks for a moment before letting out a distinct chuckle. You're not wrong. Though I suppose you won't need it now. The man in front of you makes almost a comical gesture, spreading his arms out to the side. Any first impressions on something you've waited to see for so long? He's so smooth. It's nice to finally know what you look like. I won't be able to forget such a pretty face. Now I'll be able to recognize you in a second, or definitely not something I expected. I think it's nice we're gonna play coy a little bit. We're not gonna go for right at flirting. It's nice to finally know what you look like. It's nice to finally know what the mysterious Adisorn looks like. Are you disappointed? Is it better than those faceless DreamTubers' face reveals? Smiling to yourself, you playfully roll your eyes. Your worries start to fade away. After all, it really is your good old Adisorn. Oh, he's smiling! He looks so cute! You're lucky that I don't spend my time with Tweedle. Or spend my time on Tweedle? What's that? Your friend just shakes his head with a smile. Adisorn then turns towards the diner and looks it up and down as he takes a long drag of his cigarette. It looks nice. And it looks even nicer inside. Well, you ready to head in then? You bet I am. After extinguishing his cigarette and throwing it into the nearest trash can, he opens the front door of the diner and holds it for you. Ah! A gentleman and a stalker? Be still my heart. You give him a grateful nod and step into the building. Ooh, I love their graphics. They did such a beautiful job with this. The bright establishment welcomes you with a pleasant warmth and appetizing smells coming from the within. Sighing, you can feel blood slowly flowing to your cheeks as the contrast between the cold outside and the warm inside kicks in. The evening atmosphere in the diner is delightful. Also, college campus diners, elite. Elite. Even if the food's not that good, doesn't matter. Elite. The experience, ugh, so good. I feel like like, I mean, I've talked about before that my probably favorite meal is that my parents always make me eggs and toast when I come home. And when I was at college and I'd get like, stressed from exams and stuff, but I couldn't go home and have that comfort meal, there was one diner that I would always go to and get eggs and toast so that I could feel a little bit closer to them. The evening atmosphere in the diner is delightful. Surprisingly, compared to the busy street, it's not all that crowded inside. The soft pop music playing in the background blends with the quiet chattering of the few people inside, adding to the pleasant ambiance. You instinctively smile, happy to see your favorite diner stay lively even in the evening. It was your idea to come here. It's the place you always go to with your friends, or sometimes even alone, if you're in need of a warm meal that will generously satiate your hunger and won't simultaneously drain your wallet. If Adisorn needed to see just one thing in this city, it would, with absolute certainty, be this diner. I'm kind of like, Addie, you don't even need to stalk her. She's already in love with you. You look around and happily note that your favorite seats near a window have not been taken. Hey, Adisorn, let's sit there. He nods, and you both move to the window table. So, I mean, we got a lot going on your hands, a lot of active injuries. You look like you were just fighting someone. Also, his eyes are a little scary. An inept waitress hastily comes toward you with a couple of menus and, after plopping them down on the table, patiently straightens up, a small notebook and pen in her hands. Adisorn quickly looks over the menu without much interest, and then switches his gaze to you. Since you frequent this place, got any suggestions? You don't even remember telling him about you coming here often. You can't shut up at all when it comes to talking to him, huh? But never mind that. With a rising feeling of the upper hand in the situation, you feel a need to impress him with your choice. You quickly glance over the menu. Cheeseburger, pancakes, milkshake, kids menu. Ah! Look at how cute everything is! Oh my goodness. I feel like pancakes late at night. So good. Let's do pancakes. That's so cute. One thing the diners never fail at are pancakes. You just haven't been to gas station diners on the way to the city. Fair enough. These ones are so good, though. They put honey and stuff in between them, too. You can choose the toppings and such as well, and they make them extra fluffy here. Adisorn chuckles at your excitement. God, why'd they have to make him hot? I trust your judgment, Mari. Should we settle with pancakes, then? Relieved that Adisorn seems happy with your choice, you nod. You both order the same thing, and, after hastily writing the order in her small notebook, the waitress scurries off. After following her to the kitchen door with your gaze, Adisorn then turns towards you. You involuntarily look your friend over again, as if almost studying his silhouette. You've never really met people you talk to online in real life, but you've always been curious to see what your best friend was like in person. He notices you staring and raises his eyebrows. That smile is diabolical. Checking me out, doll? Notice something yet? No, it's nothing. You're so handsome in real life! Your scars fit you so well, or your hair looks even better in person. Right? Quite the best friend. Okay, let's be a little bold. We gotta get this happening. Didn't know you were so handsome in real life. If I knew, I'd do everything to get some pics of you way earlier. As if taken... Is this a good response? Hi, Mocha. Mocha, please don't drink my tea. You have a cup right there for you. I can't read the text because Mocha is in my way. Mocha, please move your tush. We're gonna take a quick Mocha break so she can have a little sippy sip. All right. As if taken by surprise, Adisorn blankly blinks with his mouth half open before snapping out of it, the corners of his mouth melting into a smile. You really missed an opportunity to use some cringy pickup line here, Mari. No, you're right. Let me redeem myself. Did it hurt when you fell from heaven? You know what's on the dinner menu? If each of us... Okay, we're at the diner. Our diner menu. You know what's on the diner menu? Me and you. Ah, that's so cute! Hi, Mocha. Hey, that's not half bad. Though still cringe as hell. That's a good point, Cian. He does not look like he's in college. He looks at least 30. And our character is definitely a college student. You gotta know how to use your surroundings to woo someone. Oh, should I feel wooed by that? You get interrupted by the waitress who, you have to admit, a little clumsily sets the dishes in front of you. Oh, hey, that was fast. They probably have some of the stuff prepared beforehand. The convenient part of having a small menu. You can't prepare pancakes in advance, but they are also rather quick, so that works. Well, let's see how that small menu holds up. You both almost simultaneously dig into the food, and, just as you expect from your favorite place, it tastes nothing short of delightful. That's a good point. He could still be a college student, but I think the point, though, is like that they're probably not the same age as each other. But now you worry if Adisorn shares your opinion, and, trying not to look too prying, glance at him. I know, right, Cian? Late night pancakes are the best. After taking a bite, he briefly closes his eyes before the corners of his mouth spread into a smile, and he reassuringly nods at you. Aww! That's actually really good. I know, right? And it's cheap, too. I see why you come here so often now. It would be simply criminal of me not to. Couldn't agree more. Thinking it's a good opportunity, you feel prompted to keep your conversation going. Well, yeah, duh. We're gonna keep we're sitting with him. He's not gonna want to talk about himself, but let's do that. Make him say a pickup line in return. Ask him about the doll. On second thought, what's the question mark? Can I not hit that? I can't hit that. Okay, so it's basically between these, or I can go back to myself. Ask about the doll. Hey, when did you learn how to do it? He raises his eyebrow at your question. He's a lot more quiet than he is online. Oh no, he talked. I thought he was just gonna raise his eyebrows. Do what? So, that strawberry paws doll you made for me looks so good that if you told me it was professionally made, I'd believe you in a heartbeat. How did you even manage to? Well, it took a lot of DreamTube tutorials. Oh, okay, so this is just YouTube. And a lot, and I mean a lot, of trial and error. Wait, don't tell me. Did you have to make those sock dolls to practice? I almost did. Cian said also the fact that this is the man who sewed you a doll is funny. No, oh my gosh. I have such a soft spot in like media for like He's the big and scary, tough type guy, but also he's like super sweet to the main character and like isn't above like making a doll or like going to tea with her. It's so stinking adorable. Ladder said, wait, what if he's not Addie? That's an interesting theory. I almost did. That doesn't sound too convincing. I'll let your imagination do the work. But seriously, thank you again. It means a lot. Anything for you, Snowflake. To your great relief, Adisorn seems to open up, and you, finally reassured that this meeting wasn't a mistake, are able to get chatty with your online, or, well, not so online anymore, friend. You get so deep into the conversation you lose track of time. It really does feel like talking to your best friend that you've known for many years, someone who understands you just from half words. Adisorn glances at the time on his phone. Is that bad? Is it bad that it's past 7:30? Oh, it's already past 7:30 p.m. Wait, really? I didn't even notice how time went by, God. Am I that entertainable? Don't get too full of yourself now, dope. Who even says dope anymore? Not the point. Shall we go soon then? Yep. Just let me take a photo of the food real quick before we finish. Why? If you already ate it. Adisorn questioningly raises his eyebrows. Gotta have a picture for its grave, you know? Before it dies in my belly. That's so weird. Your friend's eyes melt into half moons as he chuckles out. How so very considerate of you. I know, I'm so benevolent. Now, don't get scared. I got my flash on. You point your phone camera at the food and that is where we are going to stop for today. If you enjoyed this playthrough, please consider liking and subscribing so you can join me again for the thrilling conclusion of the demo for Online Confession. Have a nice night.